it's the most crucial time right now. I mean, everything's like going extinct, and I mean, everything's going away, and just like in a few years we're gonna see everything just go away if we continue with what we're doing, and that really needs to stop because we're not superior to anything, but we're destroying everything.
We need people in Congress who will stand up for the rights of our environment no matter what.
Educate their countries. They can make it laws that in school children are taught about what's happening and taught about how they can reduce their impact on climate change.
At least right now it doesn't seem like we're doing that much about it.
I was in Georgia with my mom, and they gave us an individual plastic bag for a lot of really small things, which I found shocking. And so I think that if a lot of people were educated about what they could do to reduce waste and reduce carbon emissions, that could really help to save the world.
I still do drive up to Oregon to visit my family when I can, so there's a certain amount of a lifestyle that's really got to just change that's not quite yet.
We look up to people like Obama, and I feel that they did something inspiring and showed us what they're doing in their lives to help reduce their carbon footprint. That would inspire us to want to make a difference as well.
I think ultimately it's going to be hard to pull together as communities and discipline ourselves so strictly without having some larger incentive and something binding us to that self-discipline.
We can create policies here, things like helping bus systems get better so that people are more encouraged to do that, or doing local art projects to get people excited about change and make sure people know the facts, and educating people.
One side of the issue needs to be tackled by people on their own, making everyday changes, and then the other side be taken on by scientists and think tanks and stuff to put in practice big projects outside of everyday life, like coming up with new technologies to combat global warming.
One of the ways people can lead is through the protests and that have gone on.
People have to start making changes both in legislature and in lifestyle choices.
When you're showering, to turn the water off when you're not using it, when you're conditioning your hair, when you're to walk to school instead of drive if you live close, just little things that people, just to go the extra mile.
Things that we can do, like driving less and biking more, and just being more conscious and educating ourselves about it. But
I think one of the ways that maybe, at least in the US, this could change is through the different presidency, and so through elections people can try and change different stuff.
In terms of our group and how I see it impacting like our future lives, I do plan to keep one foot in the sort of saving the world aspect. So everything we're doing is just, I feel like maybe not soon, but eventually it'll come back and it'll be a big help.